Hi guys, welcome back. That's right, we are back in my dining room today because I decided to do something different again. I'm really just trying to get a feel for what I want my channel to be like. So today, I thought I would try out doing a grocery haul. Now, full disclosure, I did go buy groceries like 4 days ago. However, I thought it would still be kind of cool just to show you what I bought. This obviously doesn't represent groceries that I buy every time I go to the store. This is just a snippet of some of the things that I get. But maybe it's worth showing. Or maybe no one will watch this. Only time will tell. Also, I just got out of the shower, so ignore my wet hair. Okay, the sun's gonna start setting soon, so I need to get started right now before I lose my light. So, let's get started. Ew, what was that? Okay, hopefully I'm in focus. I guess I actually don't know where to start. Is this boring? So I got this brand new bag of cereal that's never been opened before. Just ignore this, I bought it that way. So this is a granola cereal that has oats, honey, raisins, and almonds. I like to put granola in my smoothies or on top of my yogurt, or I just like to pour it up in a bowl and eat it like cereal. Speaking of cereal, oh my gosh, I would normally pair this with almond milk. However, I also bought oat milk because two sides of this, right? Oat milk is really good for putting in macaroni and cheese, soups, things that you don't want to taste super almondy. Almond milk is good for something like this. This already has almonds in it. It's a breakfast cereal. It's not gonna taste bad if I put the almond milk in it. But if I put almond milk in mac and cheese, it has like a nut flavor. And some people like that. I used to like it. I used to like putting it in because it made the cheese taste more nutty, for lack of better word. So these are my two, they make a chocolate oat milk? Am I just so dumb? Am I just late to the party on this? I did not know that they made chocolate oat milk. I've just been putting chocolate syrup in it. I haven't drank dairy milk in 3 years. I don't like dairy milk at all. It has a weird flavor, especially once I switched to almond milk because I didn't know that oat milk existed for a long time, like 2 years. But when I was drinking almond milk, I realized that I really just don't like the flavor of dairy milk. It has a weird taste, a weird like after flavor. It's disgusting and I don't like it. So yeah, this is a good breakfast. I won't lie, sometimes I like to drizzle a little extra honey on top, which I have right here, which has also never been opened before. Never used it before. Yeah, who am I kidding? I bought this 4 days ago. Of course I've used it since then. But yeah, it's just pure honey. Nothing special to it, it's just honey. I do want to start buying locally though, because I feel like that might be better. I don't know, I might just be totally dumb in this, but I think it might be better to buy locally. That way I'm giving the money to families and not corporations. But I needed it, so I went ahead and got it. And it's a pretty big bottle, so this will probably last me, I don't know, not that long. I use honey a lot. Are these in the way? I can never tell. This, I'm a little confused about. So honey is not vegan because it uses animal products, obviously. However, I've heard that using honey is better than using whatever the alternative is. I think it's like agave syrup or something like that. Maybe I'm totally saying that wrong. But I've heard that using honey is better for the bees and for the environment because it gives us a use for the bees, so the bees aren't just gonna be killed off. Please correct me if that's wrong. I don't know. That's just what someone told me. So I just keep eating honey. If that's totally wrong though, then I will also put it on the list of things I need to stop eating. So let's slide this stuff to the side and move along. Next, we have this dressing. It's disgusting. I shouldn't have bought this. I should have known better. Ranch is a hard thing to master. Maybe I'm just picky. It's not good. I don't like it. Obviously, I didn't know that when I bought it. I wanted to try it because I saw it had avocado oil and it was supposed to be really healthy for you. That doesn't mean it's gonna taste good, and I learned that the hard way when I poured it all over my salad, and then I realized this is absolutely disgusting. I don't like this. So while Hidden Valley is not the healthiest for you, it's better, it's worth it. Or, I wonder, because I bought this full bottle of Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning, and like you can make a mix from it and like use it as dip or dressing or whatever. So I'm thinking maybe I can use this to make like maybe a healthier version of ranch. I don't know. What do I have to put in it? Milk and mayo. That's not too bad then, I guess. Okay. Well, I mean, with some light mayo and like whatever milk of choice, something like this, I would use the oat milk on, because the almond milk may not mix well. Well, maybe it would, depending on the salad. I'm getting so off track. Anyway, maybe I'll just start using this to make my own homemade salad dressing, because that ain't it. It's not good. And maybe you will like it. Maybe you like the taste of gross ranch. Anyway, moving along now. Another staple in my kitchen is pink Himalayan sea salt. I put it in everything. Anything that requires salt or pepper or any other seasoning, I put this in. And yes, I bought this very large container full. Want to know a fun fact? I don't have salt and pepper shakers. So what have I been doing? Been taking pinch by pinch. Or scooping it with a spoon. It's not exactly ideal. However, I'm making it work. And I guess it was kind of worth it. This was only like $6, I think, for this big tub. This is gonna last me a long time. And I use salt on like everything. So I say it's a win. I also bought this Country Crock plant butter made with olive oil. This butter is amazing. I love it. It is the most realistic butter that I've ever tried that is not made with dairy product. It is made with, well, with olive oil, obviously, but it is plant-based. And it's great. I love it. I use it for whatever you use butter for. I mean, pasta. What else do you use butter for? Garlic bread, baking. What else do you use? Toast. I don't know. I use it for everything that you would use butter for. And it's great. Hello. No, what's up? Sorry about that. My husband was telling me he's on his way home. Next, I got cranberry pineapple juice. Cranberry is really good for your body, specifically your urinary tract. Pineapple is also really good. I'm pretty sure for the same thing. But I don't like the taste of cranberry juice on its own. So I always mix pineapple juice with my cranberry juice anyway. But this just skips that step. I don't know. It's really good. I really like it. It's a great source of vitamin C. And yeah, I probably drink a glass of this a day. Is that healthy? How much sugar is in this? Okay, well there's 28 grams of sugar. I feel like that's not great. But it's also like, I think it's no added sugar. Okay, there's no sugar added. So that's all from the fruit, which means I guess it's better for you. I don't know. Someone recently told me that that doesn't necessarily mean it's better for you, so what do I know? Moving on. So, extra firm organic tofu. Never tried this before. I have made tofu at home once, and I hated the pressing process, so I decided never to buy tofu again. But then I recently found out you don't have to press the tofu in order to cook it. I might be an idiot. I did not know that you could do that. So my plan for this is I kind of want to make like chicken nuggets, but with tofu. I think that might be good because I found a really good recipe. Okay, I am obsessed with the Chick-fil-A sauce. So I found a recipe to make it homemade, and it is so close. It is like perfect. almost exactly like Chick-fil-A sauce, and it's totally vegan. And it tastes better than any non-vegan recipe I've ever tried. It is so good. So I want to cut these up and make little nuggets out of them. However, I know that requires pressing. So maybe I'll just scramble it and make nachos or make a salad. Speaking of salad, I'm loving these segues. I bought a big bag of lettuce. This big bag of lettuce was only $3, so I bought 2 of them. Was that a bad idea? Yes, it was, because I'm not going to eat this much lettuce before it spoils. How much lettuce is this? This is 16 servings of lettuce. Why did I buy 2 of these? Oh, no. And it expires on the 21st of November. Why did I buy 2 of these? Anyway, it has like a seal thing, so you peel it, and then you can roll it whenever you open it, and then you just like tape it back, and it's supposed to keep it fresher longer. Yeah, this was maybe a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have bought so much lettuce, because I just opened the other bag of lettuce yesterday. So, this is fine. Another thing I got, strawberries. If you saw my What I Eat in a Day video, go check that out. I love chocolate covered strawberries, specifically my Lazy Girl chocolate covered strawberries, which is literally Nutella and strawberries. It's delicious. And I love it. Chocolate covered strawberries is probably one of my favorite snacks besides like hummus. There's an airplane. No, it's not an airplane, that's a helicopter. I'm just gonna wait for it to pass because it's pretty loud. Okay, it should be far enough away now. But I love strawberries, and they're still in this container for the sake of this video. Because normally I wash my strawberries in a vinegar bath. I use 1 part vinegar to 3 parts water. I let it soak for like 5 minutes, rinse them off thoroughly, and then I put them in an airtight container and put them in the fridge. They last longer that way, I've noticed. It doesn't really affect the taste any, in my opinion. It just makes them last longer. So that's fine by me because I am always so unlucky. I always buy the strawberries where half of them are like rotting, but they're always like in the middle, so I can't really see it. I don't want to be a weirdo like in the grocery store digging through my strawberries to figure out if they're good or not. That's just weird, especially in today's time. No, I'm not making a fool of myself in the produce aisle. So I take my chances. It's a gamble every single time, and it sucks because I have such bad luck with produce, as you can see from the lettuce I bought. Okay, we're almost done now. Just a few more things to show. I bought this bag of carrots. These are some thick carrots. You would think that I didn't like look at these things before I bought them. But yes, a bag of carrots because I like to eat it with my hummus, or I like to mix it with butter and brown sugar and cinnamon and bake it. Or in this case, I also bought chicken thighs. I did not bring them out to show you, and I'm not going to because there's still a few things left to show. But I plan on putting some potatoes, some chicken thighs, and some carrots in a crock pot to cook. That sounds good. I actually found a recipe that uses all of those things. So maybe I'll try that out and let you guys know how it is. I also bought mushrooms because I have a love-hate relationship with mushrooms. I go back and forth on if I really like them or not, and I've decided I do like them, I just don't know how to cook them right. So I recently found out I really don't know what I'm doing. Why do I have a cooking channel? This should just be like Kinsey's Mediocre Kitchen, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But apparently when you cook mushrooms and onions, specifically mushrooms, you're supposed to put a little water in like the skillet or whatever so that it doesn't get all shriveled up and dry and burn. I did not know that until recently. Cheap Lazy Vegan, she's also a YouTuber. She's a pretty big YouTuber. She is actually the one who said it in one of her videos, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I've been burning my mushrooms for years. So yes, I bought this big thing of mushrooms. And I like to scramble them into my eggs or make them with burritos, and I don't know, I do all sorts of stuff with it. I also bought onions, obviously, to go with it, but I hate chopping onions, so that's why sometimes I buy these grilled veggies. It's grilled peppers and onions, frozen. So I literally just have to cook them because lazy. Maybe it should be Kinsey's Lazy Kitchen. I'm gonna have to rename my whole channel. Whatever. Anyway. Yes. Super convenient. Super nice if you're meal prepping. Or maybe you're not as lazy as I am and you actually put forth the effort into your food. I don't. So, anyway, next thing. So these. Turkey. I don't know how to say this. It tastes like Italian sausage, honestly. It really does. So I like to cut this up and put it in my pasta because as much as I like meatballs, I could not be bothered to make meatballs. Sometimes I do, I won't lie. And I mean, you can buy like frozen ones. But yes, I just recently tried these. My mom used to put Italian sausage in our pasta instead of meatballs. So that's where I got the idea from. And I always loved it. I always thought it was so much better than meatballs. So yeah, I decided to try it. Because I mean, ground beef's boring sometimes. Which is why sometimes I buy turkey. Yeah, they're kind of stuck together because I froze them together, which was honestly such a bad idea. Let me see if I can like pull them apart. Oh, yes, I can. It came with 3. I already used one. Don't look at that. So yes, this is just ground turkey. And I use it for a lot of things. Last night I made chili with it because I love chili. Made chili, watched The Bachelorette. Couldn't be a better night. But yes, I have started making everything that I use ground beef for, I've started using turkey for. Because sometimes I even like the taste better than ground beef. And I just really like turkey. And it's healthier for you, so why not? So yeah, these two are fairly newer things that I've started buying, but they're delicious, so. What can I say? This last thing I'm gonna show you is a gem. I did not know about this beforehand. My husband and I have started eating fish more often because it's healthy for you. Not saying that this is healthy for you, I don't know if it is or not, because it is breaded, but I feel like that doesn't really mean anything. Parmesan crusted tilapia. It is so good and it's so easy to make. I literally just like stick it in the air fryer for like 18 to 20 minutes and oh my gosh, nice crisp on the outside, but it's all flaky on the inside like a good fish is. Delicious. It's so good. You can put it on pasta, you can put it with a side of mac and cheese, you can put it with anything and I'd probably eat it. You can put it on Jell-O and I'll probably still eat it because honestly, it's so good. These, highly recommend. So delicious. So yeah, I obviously bought more than just all of this. I obviously bought stuff like cacao nibs, which is chocolate. If you don't know what that is, just like little bits of chocolate. Hemp hearts, they're very high in protein. I bought a lot more than this. But yeah, these were just the staples I bought. And I thought I'd share that with you today. Maybe give you some inspiration on what to buy next time you go to the store. Or maybe I just did this for no reason. We'll see. Well guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you all have a great night. Stay safe out there. Bye.